Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Danny. It's another episode of Danny's Dimensions, man. We had some good fights, a lot of fights last week. Oh, well, on Saturday, I should say. But without further ado, just want to let you know to like, share, subscribe. I got my boy Adrian with me right now. We're doing a recap of all the fights over the weekend. We had Mayer versus Bumgardner. We had Shields versus Marshall. We had Plant versus Dirrell. Haney versus Kambosos. And Wilder, the return of Deontay Wilder. So, Adrian, what you think about all the fights that happened this week?
I got every fight right except for the Plant KO.
Yeah, man.
I had a big parlay. I got every fight right, literally, like everything, every fight right except for the Plant. I had Plant by unanimous decision, but I could have won a pretty significant bet, man. But it is what it is. That's the betting game, So
yes,
but
sir.
The fights were okay. You know what I mean? Like they were not like it wasn't anything that we didn't expect. The fights weren't really. I mean, every fight went exactly the way that you and I said they would go. So
right. I really thought that it wasn't really too many surprises. I think the biggest surprise to me, like you said, was the Caleb Plant knockout. That was shocking to me because it's kind of funny to me that a guy with no punching power, he only had 13 knockouts in his career. A guy that's not known as a puncher, and a guy in Dirrell who's only been stopped once by David Benavidez, he gets knocked out by Caleb Plant cold. So it was kind of funny, all the trash talk and all the stuff they was talking before the fight, especially from Dirrell, saying that allegedly he said, "I'm never going to let a quote unquote white boy beat me," and he just got knocked out cold by one.
I don't think he ever said that.
He said he didn't.
So
do you think that was Caleb Plant just trying to get extra motivation for that, or you think that
I think
that was real?
I could put it to you this way: before the fight started, I think we were on John's Discord, and I said this before. He should have never been in the ring. He should have never been in that position. He's been a bum for a while now. So he didn't look good. I watched the training videos on SC News or whatever boxing platform. He looked like crap going into the fight. Physically, he looked like crap. And I just didn't think Plant had enough power to put him out. But he caught him with a perfect shot. And in the end of the day, I'll just put it this way. I don't know who else is joining. I think Johnny's on. This fight
Johnny, you're on. I think this fight.
This fight does nothing for Caleb Plant. He beat someone who's a bum at this stage, so it is what it is.
Yeah, and he's 38 years old, 39, something like that. So I mean, it's not. Yeah. It's. I mean, it's. I guess he made a statement because a lot of people believe that he's feather fisted. He made a statement by knocking him out. But other than that, it doesn't. I don't think it really does anything for him. I'm with Adrian on this one.
I think that the fight was. I think it was shocking just to know that he knocked him out. That was about it.
That's the only thing. And he got touched up a lot. He got hit.
Man, we was just talking about that, Johnny.
Yeah, bro. He got hit way too much. Way too much.
Darrell hit him with some shots that was kind of like.
And for a guy, who derives himself on how defensively minded he is and how defensively skilled he is, it didn't show. It didn't show. I'm sorry, it just didn't. And listen, I know Andre Dirrell once upon a time, was that dude, but right now he's not. No,
he's not. Not even close.
10 years ago, honestly, bro, 10 years ago, I probably if this was 28-year-old Dirrell, I probably would have picked him to be Caleb Plant. To be honest with you, but
Think so?
at this point, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
he was a better fighter then.
Yeah, of course. So honestly, just seeing how bad Caleb Plant looked, I in my video I give him a 6 out of 10 for the performance. It was just
6 out of 10.
Yeah, I give him a 6 out of 10. And like I said, honestly, the only statement he made was being able to knock him out when everybody calls him feather fisted.
Yep. That was the only statement he made.
Honestly.
Basically. That was it.
And listen, I rewatched some of the fights, like the highlights and things.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking to myself, I said, man, listen, this Caleb Plant that fought Anthony Dirrell, I think gets beat up. I think he gets beat up by David Benavidez. Honestly, he gets beat up by Demetrius. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, listen, I would pick Caleb Plant to beat Benavidez, but the one that showed up on Saturday night against Anthony Dirrell being so washed up and out of his prime, like it's not even funny. Like he left his prime like 7 years ago, bro. Honestly, and he
more dog fights before he fought Canelo to get his power right, to get his boxing right. I feel like he could have beaten Canelo, but
it's not even that, bro. It's just the fact that he couldn't stop himself from getting caught with the left hook. That's what it was.
Same.
He couldn't hurt Canelo. If you can't hurt Canelo, or at least give Canelo something to think about, he's gonna walk right through your punches.
Exactly.
Right.
And Plant just didn't have that.
I think if that rematch happens, I feel like Caleb is gonna fight more defensively, and he'll be more worried about that left hook. Yeah, he'll be more because he got caught with that left hook a million times. It was ridiculous.
He fought defensively, but he fought defensively, but he just couldn't match that world. There's a difference between a guy who's fought 15 guys who nobody's going up against a world champ. Then there's levels to this. Plant fought to the level that he's capable of fighting.
Cannelo's pace was way too much.
Yeah, it was just on a different level. There's just
nah. You guys are gassing it. You guys are gassing it a little bit because Caleb. But let's keep it real here. Canelo was having a hard time with Caleb Plant. Just even catching him.
He was getting outboxed.
Yeah. Just real quick, Johnny. Just so we're clear,
that also goes to where I was saying Caleb was doing to the capabilities of what he was capable of. He was outboxing Canelo at one point, but in world titles fights, he just hasn't had that much experience, so he couldn't maintain that pace.
Mm-hmm. Right. What were you saying, Adrian?
Real quick, so I have video tape of Johnny saying when he was trying to come up with the highlight video of Canelo versus Plant, he couldn't get a single good video or a clip of Plant landing a clean punch on Canelo. No.
I mean, I couldn't, but I never said.
I got a couple videos.
Hold on, Adrian. I never said that Caleb was beating the shit out of Canelo either. That's you bringing that up doesn't really mean anything. What I'm trying to say is Canelo had a hard time catching him.
He might have had a hard time catching him, but at the same time, Plant did absolutely. His offense in that fight was completely overrated. Offense is you have to throw punches. He didn't do any of that shit in the Canelo fight. Mm-hmm. He did move well. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He got stopped, and he wasn't. You don't win rounds by running away.
Even the punches that he was landing on Canelo just weren't doing anything, bro. And that's Absolutely. Why, you know what I mean. That's why we were all in agreement that he was feather fisted. So that's why I said him knocking out Dirrell. He made a big statement, whether Dirrell was 50 years old or not.
And even another thing about the Canelo Plant fight, the Canelo haters, yet again, they were saying Canelo got outboxed.
He didn't get outboxed.
Rounds by running away and pawing a jab. You can't. Like, you have to land punches.
He was getting outboxed, though.
I was just about to say, he didn't get outboxed completely, but the first couple of rounds, he was getting outboxed. But I think after the fourth, the Canelo started really, really catching him. Yeah. And then it was pretty much like downhill ever since.
Take off what Adrian saying about you can't win. I agree. You can't win a fight without throwing punches, but you can't 100%. Outbox someone while using lateral movement, making them miss, making them look silly. Even though you're not throwing like a Willie Pep back in the day. Willie Pep, he fought a guy. He didn't throw not one punch in one round, but he made him miss the whole round.
Yeah,
he won that round.
Yep.
It's just has to be effective.
Danny, do me a favor. If you can you just go on YouTube and just type Caleb Plant Canelo highlights? I just want to see something. I want to show Adrian.
I got a couple highlights of Caleb
I'm watching it right now on my TV, but obviously I can't show it to you guys.
Okay.
But if Danny can,
like, you know what I mean, Johnny? Like when you see these highlights, there's like angles, you know.
well, yeah, I mean, but
Yeah,
you could clearly see Canelo's head popping from these punches.
Exactly.
You know, I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying that Caleb was dominating by any stretch of the imaginative, because he clearly wasn't. But what I'm saying is he was having a hard time with Caleb Plant, just even catching him, because Caleb was moving so well. Yes. Yeah. So that's why a lot of people. So this is why I laugh at a lot of people that say, oh, if Canelo fought Mayweather right now, he'd beat Mayweather. I mean, granted, Mayweather is like a million years old, but this Canelo, if this Canelo fought the Mayweather of 2012, he still loses, because he's not improved. He still has a hard time with boxers. He still does.
And
it's just he played
issues too.
Yeah, he picks his punches a lot better than before, but that's about it.
This is Caleb Plant Canelo
yeah.
He's not in shape, and people have been saying, "Oh, Canelo is in the prime shape." Bro, Canelo is still the same Canelo from 2014, 2015. He still gets tired after 6 rounds, but he just knows how to pace himself a little better, more experienced, but he still gets tired.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And see, look, Adrian, I don't know if you're still on, but
I'm on. Do you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, I just wasn't sure if you were still on.
I just connected to my car. Sorry.
But anyways, man, I don't know if you can see these highlights, but
yeah, I'm watching.
Like I said, like you see how much trouble Canelo was having just even landing a jab on Caleb. It was almost I don't want to say impossible, but
Caleb.
Listen, the first 3 rounds, yes, but then as I said, Canelo's pace is world class. He's on a roll.
Oh, of course.
Ever since the second Triple G fight, you know what I mean. You could whatever if you want to, allegations of whatever PDs, but ever since the second Canelo fight,
what pace are you talking about?
I'm sorry?
What pace are you talking about? His punch output?
Pace, like
he dies out in 4 rounds. What are you talking about? His punch output.
Sorry?
He dies out.
No,
or when he does have stamina, he doesn't throw any punches. He's just mainly focused on one body shot and moving his head, walking forward like he did with Danny Jacobs. That's how he preserves it. But if he is letting his hands go like he did against GGG, he dies out because he uses too much power.
What round did he stop Plant in?
I think it was the 10th round.
It was like 10 or 11. No, it was 11. It was 11. He did that, but
so you're saying he gassed out? No, he didn't gas out.
He didn't gas out because he didn't throw any punches.
No, he was missing a lot of his punches.
Exactly.
But the thing is, the point I'm making is Plant never faced anyone that has the power and the pace of a world class. He's never faced anyone with that pace.
That's what I said earlier. I agree.
That's the point I'm making, because yes, Canelo may not be the yes, he gasses out because he throws winding punches. That's what happened in the B-ball fight. He was swinging his fucking arms like an idiot.
And he lifts
too
much weight.
And when you throw those swinging, looping punches, you get tired.
Yep.
You know?
That's what happens every time.
But that's anyone. You'll never see a fighter that swings his fucking haymakers and be able to keep that pace for 12 rounds.
That's basically all power punches like Canelo. Anybody who has any resort of power, like Mike Tyson, they get in there, rely too much on their power. They get tired in 4 or 5 rounds. After the 5th, 6th round mark, they're finished. They're tired because all their focus is on is power.
Yeah, but Fritz,
there
is one person.
A boxer will always appear boxer who can take a hit and take their power will always outbox. Outbox the heavy hitter like that who focuses too much on power because they get tired.
Yeah. There is an exception though, and I think this is going to lead us to the next topic. The exception to that, which you just said, 99% of every boxer, what you said is true, except for which I said leads us to our next topic, Wilder. That's the only guy. I think he's my pound for pound strongest combat athlete in the history of the fight game. I think at any point of the fight, he touches you, you're going to sleep.
I agree.
The only exception.
Pretty much. But this dude has like God-given power, so I swear to God, he's like the only exception.
Man, he could throw a right hand from anywhere and still knock you out.
He hit Helenius.
That shit wasn't even a. That wasn't even a punch, bro.
It was a half-hearted punch going back. Stepping back.
Bro, it wasn't even
And
a full
still
punch,
not
bro. Like
going
he didn't. I don't even think he landed knuckles on him. I think he just landed like the
It looked like
fingers.
He just
brushed
wung
his
it.
forehead.
Yeah.
It got him in a good spot, though. It got him in a really good location. That's the thing, man.
Yeah, dude. No,
Who
Wilder's power
realizes
is unreal, bro.
Wilder will throw a shot like that, and then he'll be talking some crazy shit. Be like, yo, I set that up. And
Yep.
I was setting it up with the like nigga just do it.
Yep, pretty
Danny,
much.
Let me. Can I give? I know Danny, it's your show, but if I could give my recap, what I got out of the Wilder fight. I'm glad to see that he's back at his natural weight. I never liked Wilder at 230, 240. I thought that was all fake muscle. I don't know how he got to that weight at such a short period of time. Prime Wilder's back. You obviously didn't get much from the actual fight itself. The only downside about this weekend for Wilder was I think it was excessive celebration post-fight. And then the post-fight interview with him crying and then just going fucking absolutely like that. I don't know if it was acting. I don't know if he needs like serious help, but Wilder is in a really, really bad mental state, in my opinion.
It's all of that mental.
Something ain't right, man. Something wasn't right. I mean, the stuff that he was talking about, like when he was talking about Robert, and I know you guys saw the video of him coming to his dressing room and saying, "It hurt me to see you on the ground like that. It hurt me." It hurt me.
That's what too much fishing. That's what too much fishing in alone time does to a man,
bro. But you know what? I think this is an example of a man who may be seeing the end of his career, because if you're going to act like that, I mean, this is a hurt business. If you're going to act with, I mean, it's okay to have humility and hope that the person's okay. But if you're going to act like that every time you knock somebody out, then,
I mean, Sugar Ray Robinson was the same way.
You want to be in this business anymore.
Let me make a point, Danny. I don't think it's Wilder. I think every heavyweight is just fucking crazy. Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and Wilder are all fucking nutcases, bro. They're head cases.
Well, we definitely know what Fury is.
They're all fucking crazy, bro.
Saying he had a contract for 2 weeks. He had a contract.
Anthony Joshua's post-fight versus Usyk was fucking scary. It was cringy.
I've never seen him like that. I never seen him like that. He lost his mind. Throw the belts out the ring. A tirade.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't want to see Wilder retire. My last takeaway from this fight, I would if Usyk versus Wilder is signed, the second the betting lines are open, I'm dropping $1,000 on Wilder by KO.
Me too.
Yeah, same. People think
I'm crazy.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I agree with that. Like, Usyk is too small. He may
way
be
too small.
Boxer, but that shit that he did with Joshua,
I just don't think
the only reason Joshua let him beat him up because he got too much muscle and he's slow. But Wilder, he ain't like that. He ain't Joshua. Joshua ain't got no dogs.
No, it clearly doesn't. Clearly he doesn't.
No, he's not back. Don't say that.
At moments, bro. At moments.
He got out 4 times from Andy Ruiz. I can't say he has no dog.
Nah, bro. He was trying to quit, bro. He spit his mouthpiece out and things like that.
He spit his mouthpiece out. That ain't dog.
Yeah, but he came back in the 9th round. Bro, he almost stopped Usyk. So I don't want to hear
stopped Usyk after all that.
Yeah, but the problem is he was doing that. He was only doing that periodically. He wasn't doing. Bro, if he tried doing that the whole fight, he probably would have stopped Usyk.
He would have,
but he wasn't.
He was on survival mode. He like Johnny just said, he wasn't doing that just to do it.
Right. I don't think that has to do with a lack of heart, though. I think it's more so that Anthony Joshua paces himself because of his muscles, because of his lack of stamina. We've all known gas is out, so he has to pace himself and fight in spurts.
He's afraid.
So with that fight, he had to fight in spurts, and after he threw all those punches and Usyk was still standing, yeah, that was a problem for me. He was like, "Oh man, I just threw everything I had, and now I got to sit there and try to get a second, third, fourth win." This guy's still here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro. I'm with Prince, man. I don't think Joshua has any dog in him. I really don't.
Johnny, real quick. The only thing is when you say something like that, I know you're younger than me, but and you and Prince is definitely younger than all of us.
Right.
like you say back in my day, if you said that to someone, bro, you have to fight. Like you gotta throw hands.
I mean,
Well,
real
wait,
shit.
can
well,
I
real
can I,
talk.
can I
I mean
debunk,
that's fine, but I'm saying like
can I
the
debunk
only
everything
time the
Adrian
only
is
time
saying?
yeah, hold on. Like that's fine, but the only time I ever seen Anthony Joshua really show some dog was against Vladimir Klitschko, and ever since then he just hasn't done it. He didn't do it against Ruiz. I don't think he showed much
got
dog
up.
in him against
And
Usyk.
he didn't even show dog in the Vladimir Klitschko fight. He wanted to give up.
I don't know, maybe
I don't know about
I
that.
don't know, but you know he made a comeback and ended up stopping the guy.
He stopped him after that. But
But
look,
It took
I gotta
him
address
a
this
minute. He
foolish
was
comment
afraid
right
after that. After he got dropped,
I gotta address this. Hold on.
it took his corner to get him back into the fight. He didn't want to fight no more.
I don't
He
know.
got hit with a good shot, and he started folding. That shows the fighter's heart. Just like I mean, everyone's definition of dog and heart is two different things. Like my thing is, if you're sitting there getting beat up like a Floyd versus Gotti, that ain't heart because you're just waiting for the ref to stop the fight. You know that ain't dog. You're showing that you want to quit. You just don't want to show people that. Oh,
I mean, what could he have done against Floyd though? Nothing.
Nothing.
Exactly. That ain't
Kick
dog
him in
or
the
heart.
leg.
Just
That's
like
it.
Joshua.
I mean, it's dog for
Yeah.
you to keep going back and forth and want to take that punishment for round after round. And not
Exactly,
quitting. That
you're right.
shows dog.
No.
Like
Listen,
Joshua,
guys.
when he spit out his mouthpiece, or when he went back to the corner
Well, I
with Andy
mean,
Ruiz, that's showing that he wanted to quit. He didn't want
Yeah,
Guys, let me just say this. Let me just
I
say
would
this.
say
There's
that's reserved. That's a
let
reserve.
me just say this. There's a difference between having dog in you and being tough. Don't get the two confused. Because you
Right.
can be tough and take a shitload of punishment. That does not mean you have dog in you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Having
True.
dog
So
in you
let's
is
not
like
get the two
you-
confused.
Yeah. When we talk about dog, we talk about the marvelous Marvin Hagler,
Ah.
Tommy Hearns,
Jesus
Sugar Ray Leonard,
Christ.
those guys. Those guys have dog. You know what I'm saying? Who you think like right now has like dog in them now, these days?
Charlo.
Which
so?
one?
Which one?
54 Charlo.
Oh, okay. Let's
Yeah. Not Maul.
By the
I
way,
think,
Charlo was at the fight. I don't know if Johnny or Prince heard me when I said it. Charlo
Johnny's
was
back.
beating his chest after the plant knockout. And
Wow.
I mean, he hasn't fought anyone yet, so I don't know what he's.
I say once Plant
Just being
beats
happy
up,
for his PBC
I
guy.
say once Plant beats up David and Charlo, he'll be ready for Canelo again, and he'll win the rematch.
What? That's going to take 3-4 years. Canelo be
Hey, you heard it here first.
Danny, can I ask you a question?
Yo,
Why in the hell did you highlight this guy's comment?
because I wanted to say so. I wanted to address that. BS.
Oh my god! Please
wanted to
do,
address
please do,
that
because that's like the dumbest thing I've
Bro,
heard in my life.
First of all, that's what I wanted to get to. Bro, what are you talking about, bro? But what are
Could you
talking
read it? Read the question.
This man said, "Okay, Chin, yeah, I appreciate you for commenting. No, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, bro. But you said if Canelo fight Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, will lose.
Oh boy.
I don't have.
Oh boy.
You guys got something to say to that?
Danny,
I got nothing.
Can we go over
Yes.
Haney-Kambosos?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that one.
That's what we're coming up to. What do you guys think? There ain't no sense of even addressing this. What is he talking about, bro?
I don't know. I don't know, bro.
No skills, plant, outbox. I'm done. Okay. Let's talk about Haney-Kambosos. What do you guys think about that fight?
All right, let me start really quickly. I thought that was probably Devin Haney's best performance. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I mean, there's not much to break down. I mean, it was just we all knew this was going to happen. Nobody here expected Kambosos to really make any adjustments. You know what I mean? Kambosos had probably his best round out of both fights in the first round of the second fight, and that was pretty much it. And it just went to and it was just a shit show from there, and he's got his face beat in. I thought he was gonna get stopped in the late rounds when Haney really started laying on him.
Bro.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. It looked like Devin Haney. He showed more in this fight than just a jab. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna beat you the same way, but I'm gonna beat you worse this time."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He showed a good right hand, and it was kind of crazy because we were talking about in the chat, our chat, group chat, how he was so drawn in.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, but see, that is what you do in the fight that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Really what you do in the fight that matters. And what he did, is hopefully hopefully I'll see Devin. We'll see Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. What do you guys think?
Hey, real quick. How many rounds did you guys give Kambosos on Saturday?
2.
I gave him 1, the first
2.
one,
Prince?
And I was very generous giving him 2.
Yeah.
I gave him 3. I thought he won the first 2 early rounds, and then late he landed a really good shot. I think it was round 9, or I think it was round 9.
It was round 9. Yep.
Yeah, he landed a really good shot, and I was like, you know what? It was close. So I just gave him the benefit of the doubt. So
yeah.
I'll go next. Prince, you got after me, but nothing. I mean, we all predicted this fight. As I said when I first got on the show, every fight went the way it did, except for Plant knocking him out. But the only thing what I got out of this fight, as far as performance, I'll give Haney like a 6.5.
Whoa!
Because I'm very,
Jesus.
I really feel bad. I don't think Haney could fight at 135 anymore. I think the weight cut exposed him, and I think he's looking like food for a lot of the top guys because they're like, "Hey, this guy, he struggles to make 135. So if you push the pace, I'm going to bring pace up again. He's got no power. So, and that's another another concern I had for Haney. He landed his best shots in several rounds. He had 6 or 7 rounds where he threw everything he could. And bro, I mean, he didn't even drop them, bro.
Some
But
guys
that's a
don't have power.
testament to George Kambosos. He's tough. He's a tough.
Really? George goes so, and I like you mentioned. I like the fact you mentioned that George Kambosos is actually undersized for that weight class.
Very.
That's true. That's
so
true.
He's undersized for that weight class. No one really had him as a top ranked guy. That Tio fight.
Rematch.
If they fight 100 times, Tio probably beats him 99 out of 100 times.
But Tio couldn't knock him out, and Tio hits way harder than Devin Haney.
That is true.
Tio knocked him down.
True, but he couldn't get him out of there because
but he knocked him down though. He knocked him down when he was tired. But the point I'm making is this: Haney. I think we all agree Haney should not be fighting at 135. That's number one.
He has a whole day rehydration, so he's good and he has money.
Okay. Well, all I see, based on my eye test, Haney should move up. But the problem is,
I agree.
If he moves up, he's going to be fighting guys that are the same size as him. If he doesn't have power at 135, what the hell is he going to do at 140? He's not going to carry.
Yep.
You tell me. He
no
doesn't
one
have it now.
No one at 140 besides Josh Taylor beats Devin Haney. Guys like Devin Haney and Shakur.
Well, hold on.
The only way they're stopped is if they move to 147.
But what Adrian, Prince, what Adrian is trying to say is, yeah, you're probably right. Nobody beats him, but guess what? Everybody at 40 is gonna have a puncher's chance against them.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Guys like Regis, like them guys can crack. Yep. You know, and what if Devin Haney gets caught? You know, the chances of him going down are, increase. That's why power is very important.
Yep. But Devin Haney's defense is also getting better at each fight.
No, yeah.
Is he?
For sure.
Is he getting better?
I think so.
I think
he's at the pinnacle of his career right now.
Me too.
Devin Haney?
He's at the best. He's at his best.
I agree.
So real quick, let me make a statement. So if you're saying Haney hit his ceiling, his ceiling's extremely low because I just said if he moves up to 140, he's going to have zero power, and he's fighting guys his same size. His advantage right now at 135 is that he's way bigger than everybody. So I'm just telling you, it's not going to work out well for him at 140.
It's not all about power. Look at Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley hit like a bitch, but he still beat most guys.
Yeah, but Timothy Bradley, he didn't utilize his size. Too. Yeah, but Bradley never his best attribute wasn't his size. Haney's size is what helps him in all these fights.
Bradley was a small 47 pounder too.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Best attribute.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying physical attribute. His size and the fact that he's a weight bully is one of his best attributes. Is why he wins a lot of these fights.
Yeah, me and you have to agree to disagree on that.
We can, but all I'm telling you is this: if you take away his size advantage and the fact that he weight bullies, bro, it's going to be a whole different fight. Guys are going to be in there. They're not going to be like, they're going to have way more power than him. If he's getting it, Linares, who rocked this shit that one fight?
You Jorge Linares. I just made that point. Jorge
Yeah,
Linares.
if he gets hit by like Josh Taylor, Tio will kill. Tio will sleep him.
What
Like,
makes
if
you guys,
Tio
what
hits
makes
him,
you guys
it's over.
think he doesn't have a chin?
Oh, I didn't say he didn't
But-
have a chin.
I'm not saying he
just
doesn't have a
saying it's
chin,
gonna
but
be
if he
harder
gets
at
hit,
40. I agree.
Adrian's claiming that if he gets hit by these big shots and these power punchers, if he got rocked by George Linares, what makes you think he never went down? What makes you think he's chinny or he's gonna get hurt by these big guys?
He's never faced a big puncher though, so
That is true.
That is true.
so that's why I'm
I
saying
agree.
we don't know.
That is
That's
true.
the
Yeah, you're right.
problem.
We don't know.
It
You don't
remains to
know.
be seen. Yep.
If he beat Tank, and I don't think Tank's a big puncher either, but if he beat Tank, then you could use that as an example. He hasn't faced anyone that's even considered big or like big for their weight class.
Mhm.
He's a weight bully, bro. I'm telling you that these weight bullies, these guys that fucking cut 20, 30 pounds, it's a whole nother ballgame when you're fighting someone who's cutting, who's bigger than you, like frame wise or same size, because you don't have that size advantage, man.
Yeah.
But that might explain
So at
that
135 and 140, who would you think have that power to test that? Where you're at, like, all right, this is gonna be a good one for Haney because they're also big and they're
Josh
also
Taylor.
strong.
Josh Taylor, Tio,
Regis program.
Regis, bro, these guys hit him. He's going down. I'm just telling you. I don't know if he's going to go out, but he will go down. I don't think he could take these shots as good as he did. You know, he never fought a big puncher. That's all.
But
I'm saying.
Adrian,
So, like,
that explains why Devin Haney might not be willing to go to 40 because he said he's staying at 35.
Yep.
He doesn't have any plans of going to 40.
Yeah, he's staying at 35, man.
At least that's what he says. At least that's what he
This is the last
says.
statement I'll say because I gotta step out. But either Haney's toughest opponent is going to be himself if he stays at 135. I think the scale beats him because I'm just letting you guys know in MMA it's very obvious. Guys that cut too much weight, at some point your body just says "fuck you" and gives up.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
Pretty much.
They have and get knocked out.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Yeah, I agree with that, man.
I honestly, Devin Haney's best. I think he should move up to 40. Anything past 40, I think it's suicide for him. I think at 40 he might be able to compete with guys like I think he beats Tio. Honestly, I really do. I believe he beats Tio. I think he beats Pro Grace.
With Tio.
Huh?
He mops the floor with Tio.
Yeah, he beats Tio. He beats Pro Grace. He beats who's that guy that Josh Taylor knocked out? The Spanish dude. I forget his name. Oh my God.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I can't, Jose Ramirez, is it?
I think that was I
can't remember his name.
If I'm not mistaken.
But anyways, the guy that he fought not too long ago that had a lot of knockout power. I can't remember his name. But whatever. He beats guys like that.
Right.
Josh Taylor, I think Josh Taylor was talking about moving up to 47, so he might not even have to worry about Josh Taylor.
He's not moving up to 47 anytime soon because he's waiting for that Crawford spin.
40? Okay.
And they're holding that up.
Well,
yeah.
I can tell you another thing, Johnny. The last statement I'll make.
Mm-hmm.
At 135, Shakur beats him. At 140, Shakur beats him. Shakur beats him any weight class.
Yeah, I was about to say any weight class. Shakur beats him.
Is different.
So Tank Davis, I think is I have Tank Davis as a 70-30 in favor of Haney.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
So it's
wait, you have 70-30. You haven't beaten Hayden.
I have
no, he said in favor of Haney.
Favorite. 70-30 favorite.
Yeah, Haney. He said Haney.
Yeah, Haney. I think the tougher fights are at 135 for Haney than 140.
Mm-hmm.
You
might be right.
Like I said,
might be right.
He wants Lomachenko, so
I agree.
That
Lomachenko fight should
what
be
y'all got? What y'all think of that? What y'all think of that?
I don't know. Right now, Loma fuck around, probably beat him. Honestly, I think if these boys really want Loma, I think they got to give him like another year or two. Then
Adrian, and a part of what Adrian was saying earlier might have an effect because like
the weight draining,
like he said, the weight draining. One punch from a small guy will feel like you're getting hit by a 200-pounder if you're coming in weak. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I mean, we got to see how Lomachenko looks. Who the hell is he fighting?
He looked good the last time he fought.
He's fighting his friend.
Yeah, he's fighting like his sparring partner or some shit like that.
Yeah,
So
kind of the same thing with the Wilder-Helenius thing.
which I kind of which I kind of I don't really like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't like the
why
fact
would
that
you
he's
fight your
taking such
sparring partner?
not even that. Like why would you take such a easy fight coming back? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like Usyk went out to war and he came back and fought Anthony Joshua. Like what
Twice,
what's his excuse? Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you know what I mean? But we got to see how he looks.
He needed confidence. He just got his ass whooped 2 times by Ferry, and he needed they needed him to know that he's still a heavy hitter, that he still got it. He needed that confidence in his head because he wasn't. We all know he isn't mentally there yet. You know, he's still a little nervous from Ferry's fight.
He definitely isn't mentally there. I'm gonna tell you that right now. After that,
so honestly, we got to see how he looks on whenever he fights whoever he's fighting, and then after that we can. Then I could probably pick, but as of now. If Loma is still Loma, I think he beats Devin Haney. Maybe in a year or two, I'll favor Haney. But right now, I still got Vasily beating them.
That's what's up. Did you guys see the Mayer Bumgardner fight or the Shields Marshall fight?
Nah, bro. I saw the Bumgardner one. I had mixed reviews about
6'4".
that. Yeah, 6'4". I had mixed reviews.
Man, what you think about Mayer saying that she got robbed?
That's what a lot of people are saying. She's not the only one saying. A lot of
she outblocked Clarissa because Clarissa isn't hard to.
No. We talking about Mayer versus Bumgardner, not the Clarissa. It was the undercard.
I had somebody. I had somebody on my Facebook post that they had a Mayer winning 7-3. I mean, I didn't see the fight. Yeah, I don't know,
bro.
I didn't see the fight, so honestly, I can't say. But I mean, how did you guys have it?
6'4" Bumgardner.
Bumgardner? Okay. So what about Prince?
Hey.
I didn't watch. I was at the fights this weekend. I didn't even get the chance to watch any of those fights.
He said female boxing. I'm out.
He said female boxing. I'm out.
Oh goodness gracious!
Oh god!
But was the fight at least good? Like, was it good?
Nah, I was actually waiting for the female boxing because I was actually okay. This is the first time in a minute I've actually been waiting for female boxing, but I didn't even get the chance to watch it.
It's about time that female boxing had something, bro.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Lately
they deserve something.
They've been getting up.
And they sold out 20. Yeah, they sold out 20,000 in the 02, man. The 02. So I mean, it was a good fight. I thought Bumgardner won the fight. I thought I was surprised at Bumgardner's ability to box. Like Mayer was a taller woman, and Bumgardner was just outboxing her to me for the most part. I mean, Mayer had her moments in the fight, but I mean, it was a good fight, but it wasn't a great fight. I would say it was decent. Yeah. But the Shields Marshall fight, me and Johnny, we talked about this. You said Shields all day. Shields.
Oh, absolutely. That shit was easy work.
Yeah.
It was easy.
Yeah. I can't listen. I can't think
7-3 for Shields, man.
Damn. I thought Marshall was gonna put in work.
Marshall was tough, though. She would not go away. She wouldn't go away, bro. Like no matter what Shields did, Marshall was right in her face the whole fight. Marshall fought the best fight that she could possibly have fought against.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised because Clarissa Shields can't really punch.
That's another thing.
So I'm really not surprised
by Clarissa Shields' ability to in the face of the storm be able to punch back and do different things, because I thought she would be way more defensive than what she was. And
you guys think she's better? You guys think this chick Marshall is better than the other chick? I forgot her name. Taylor? No, not Kaylee Taylor. The Hammer chick. I forgot her name.
Oh, Christina Hammer is that?
Christina. Yeah.
Yes.
You guys think she's better?
Yes. So Shields said herself. She said herself. She said herself.
That's a damn good question, though.
That is actually. But I do think she's better. Clarissa Shields said herself that this was her toughest fight. Toughest fight that she had.
Yeah.
She walked the dog.
But I honestly, bro, I can't think of anybody, any female at middleweight that can fuck with Clarissa Shields. Like
nobody.
I can't.
She did nobody has done.
My girl,
like nobody, male or female. She won undisputed in 3 weight classes.
Was it 3 or was it 4? I thought it was 4. It was 3. Jesus Christ.
My girl Shadeja Green, she coming for that ass.
Yeah, for who? For Shields?
Yeah, for Shields.
Yeah, maybe in 10 years, bro. Now you're crazy.
She's in the same weight, and Clarissa been ducking that smoke.
No, stop it, bro.
She coming. I'm telling you. I
Stop
sparred this
it,
chick
please.
first.
I mean,
This chick is
I guess you
nasty,
heard.
bro.
I mean, you heard it here first, I guess.
Y'all heard it first. That chick
Nah,
is
bro,
different.
stop it.
This is
Y'all
on
heard it.
record, so
I'm telling you, maybe in 10 years, maybe she
10 years.
maybe in 10 years, bro.
You
Maybe.
talking about
Y'all
right
gonna
now?
see.
You talking about right now?
Nah, hell no, not right now. No way.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm asking.
Ain't
Prince.
nobody
You
fucking
talking about right
fucking
now?
with her.
Y'all gonna see something different.
Nah.
I don't know, bro. Shields.
Ain't no way.
Shields is like that, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And honestly, shit, Shields might fuck around, retire, and go to MMA. I mean, does she really have anything else to prove at in boxing? Look what she's done in what? How many fights does she have? 15?
Bro, she has like 14 fights. Bro.
Oh my god, bro! And she's already undisputed in 3 divisions. That's insane, bro.
Bro,
that's
no man
history books.
Right.
Sereno is on
Yo, I thought you was somebody else talking. I was like, what the fuck?
Amanda is on the same type of timing though. You guys, she has like, isn't she also like 3-time undisputed? Amanda.
Who?
Amanda Serrano, she won titles in 7 weight classes, but she was never undisputed at any point in her career. Never.
Oh.
But she did win title. And by the way, Johnny, she has 13 fights, not 14 fights.
Jesus, man.
But yeah.
Sereno needs to fight Sinisa. That'll be a good ass fight.
Sinisa Estrada?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That'll be a dog fight right there.
Sinisa may be too small for her. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sinisa versus Sinisa versus Clarissa?
No, not Clarissa. Fucking.
Oh, I'm about to say absolutely.
Amanda. That's too much. That's too much of a weight jump.
Amanda. Amanda Serrano. That might be good.
That's gonna be a war.
Yeah.
Yo, Prince. Who did you say was the was coming for that ass or whatever? What's her name?
Green.
Who?
What's her name?
Shadeja Green.
Shadeja Green.
Yeah, I'll send you.
I got it. Hold on. Let me look her up.
Yeah, look her up, man. Let
me see.
What she talking about, man. See what she talking about. Shadeja Green.
She's a monster.
Man. Shadeja Green. Man, that's crazy. Man. I don't see nobody beating Clarissa Shields. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Not as it stands today, I don't see anybody beating Clarissa Shields, bro. I really don't. Like, she's the total package of a fighter. I mean, you may not like it that she talks so much trash, but the thing about it is, man, she backs it up every fight that she fights.
She is different,
and she fought hard, and she's a pound for pound. And she even had Marshall at the end of the fight saying, "Yeah, you are the GOAT. You are the GOAT." Like. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really admits stuff like that, you know. I think Johnny got hit off. Prince, man. So tell us, man, about your career, man. What you got going on, man? Wanted to give you a shout out to my boy Prince, man, on Danny's Dimensions. What you got going on in your career, man? Who are you training with?
Right now, I'm training with Ozzy Duran. He's ex-pro. He's a former champ, not world champ, but former regular champ. Right now,
yo, Prince, my fault. I had to leave to see the highlights, bro. Are we still talking about that, or did you change subject?
No, I was doing something in the middle, just talking to Prince about it.
Listen, I just looked at like a couple highlights of Shadeja Green girl. Bro, if you don't stop it, listen, no disrespect to her, bro. But from the highlights that I saw, which was about like a straight minute, bro, she's very, very flat-footed. I'm sorry.
She is type flat-footed, but I don't know.
I don't know, bro. Clarissa Shields dances on her. Yeah, bro, you can't be flat-footed. You cannot be flat-footed. Nah, you can't. You just can't.
You can't. She box circles around. That's her.
Mm-hmm.
That's her
Easy. Yeah. Clarissa can box her ass off.
I feel like you just like her, so you probably should say that because she's like a friend of yours or something.
I mean, that's cool if that's the case.
If that's 100%.
Yeah, maybe my eyes is biased right now.
It's hey, listen, we all got that. We all got that fighter we biased towards. So, like, listen, bro, like, yo, honestly, Roy Jones Jr. slander, like, I'm swinging, bro. That's my favorite fighter.
Andre
of all time.
Ward slander.
Oh my god. Yeah, bro. Now trust me, we all.
He said I watched a minute, and that ain't it.
I was just, I can't take it either.
Nah, bro. Roy's my favorite fighter of all time, man, and people love to give him shit. But you know what? He did it to himself, man. He should have retired after Ruiz, or even after Tarver.
Back down to 175 and fought Tarver.
I agree.
Why did you? That, bro? You gonna fight
bro.
Tarver?
Mm-hmm.
Not that once, and then after you escape with that victory the first time, you're gonna fight him again?
Yep. Yeah. No, he's bugging.
No, bro. No,
he was bugging. And then after that, after he got knocked out, he kept fighting. I'm like, bro, oh my God.
And again, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? After the Glenn Johnson joint, I was like, yo, you need to just stop.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Really need to stop. Like,
some fighters just don't learn their lesson until it's too late.
They don't know when to quit, bro. That's why I'm glad Andre Ward got out of the sport when he did, man.
Bro, I'm glad.
Him and Bradley, they said fuck it.
Yep, him, Bradley, Floyd. You know, they all left on their own terms, man. I love when fighters do that. I love when fighters retire because they want to.
Instead of getting their ass whooped and then being like, all right, fuck it, I gotta retire.
Yep, pretty much.
Bernard Hopkins didn't leave on his own terms.
Yeah.
He left on a bad note, man.
Yep, guys like Mike Tyson and them, like, it's just sad,
it's like,
bro.
man, your legacy is like, I mean, you still got a great legacy, but how you go out is terrible.
Bro, if I was a pro fighter, like on Roy's level type of shit like that, bro, after my first loss, I'm out. Like, yo, this ain't for me no more. I ain't got it anymore. I'm out.
Mean after
Fuck
he got
that.
disqualified by Montel Griffin?
It depends how much.
Nah. You know what I mean. You know
you mean legit loss?
Yeah, like an actual L.
It depends how much money
get
I
knocked
got.
out though. Sometimes fighters don't want to go out like that.
Yeah, I know, but it's like the thing about it is like Roy was taking shots from John Ruiz, 6 months prior to that. Then all of a sudden, not actually, it was the second fight that he got KO'd, but this dude was taking punches from John Ruiz. You know what I mean? And you're telling me Tarver knocked him out right away. Clearly, his chin was just not the same. All that weight loss, all that weight drain, all that shit.
Because then he went through that war with Tarver the first time.
Yeah. Like, bro, when
you should retire right there.
Yeah, when he went up and fought John Ruiz, honestly, he didn't look too far off of an actual heavyweight, So he had a lot of muscle. He built up a lot of muscle. Yeah, he built up a lot of muscle. His speed wasn't the same, obvious, because the muscle, but it was still. It was enough. I feel like maybe at cruiserweight he probably would have done better because he didn't have to cut so much.
Yeah.
I remember at one point, dudes tried to say Canelo can move up to cruiserweight and fucking.
I mean,
heavyweight and fight.
Dirrell, anything is
possible. They knock the fuck out.
Anything is possible, man.
Bro, listen. Honestly, Canelo. I don't want to say his time is on because that's not true. But it's starting to seem like he's starting to fade. Doesn't it look like he's starting to fade? Like how he looked against Triple G. That was like the worst he's ever looked in a while.
Yeah. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah,
he's dead, man.
He's dead. That's why his career. He's been. I don't know how to explain. He's been in the game way too long now. He's at the age. Well, he isn't really at the age, but boxing age. Why boxing? He's still young as hell.
Yeah, very young.
31?
31, 32, something like that.
But boxing-wise, he's been in the game longer than most expected.
Yeah, he started, I think, at like 15 or something like that.
Yeah, his pro career started at 15 years old. So he's been boxing 17 years straight. And he has fucking almost 65 fights.
Mm-hmm.
More than
it's crazy.
Almost.
I think it's like 70. I don't know, but it's just like...
Yeah, he got.
It's a lot. It's a lot. He's got a lot of fucking fights.
He had almost 40. He had over 40-something fights when he fought Floyd.
Yep.
And he was 23.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So his longevity is up.
Yeah, I think it's starting to get to the point where he might want to think about retirement soon, just because of how bad he looked. Look, he took an L to Dimitri, and then he fought Triple G. Looked really, really bad. I mean, he won decisively. He won clearly, but it was just really bad. I don't know, man. I might want to keep him away from guys like Benavidez.
He's looking like a deep fighter. Like he just needs to relax his body. He's been training for too long.
Bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Honestly, I don't think he should fight Bivol again. He might want to stay away from guys like Benavidez. I don't know. If I was him, I'd take an easy fight like Andre. I think Andre, he stops Andre easy. Not easy, but I think he stops Andre.
Bro, I'm about tired of Andre, to be honest with
you. Same. But I
defend him as much as I could possibly defend this man.
Yeah,
he wasn't fighting the best fighters then, and
it's
now
bad,
all of a sudden he wants to fight Caleb Plant.
No, please.
Go figure. Now you want Plant.
Yeah, of course, because he had a bad showing. Of course, he wants Plant now.
He wants Plant because Plant got hit a lot. more than he normally gets hit. But you know he's not going to fight that same fight against you. I hope you don't think that that's going to be the same plant that you
right.
Fight.
Exactly.
Plant's gonna fuck Andre up.
Yeah, no, I think so. I'm
telling you, bro.
Andre
may bite off more than he could chew. This might be
Andre awkwardness might get from the first 2 to 3 rounds. His awkwardness, his wild punches, but after that, it's up.
I think the Caleb Plant that fought Canelo Alvarez was better than the Caleb Plant we saw the last time.
Oh, 100%. Which is why that's why I was saying, Danny, like earlier, I said I don't know if maybe that fight took a lot out of him. I don't know, but it's just that Caleb Plant scares me. I can't favor him over Benavidez.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I can't take too much away.
But he was off a long layoff.
I'm not gonna be too hard on. Yeah, I'm not gonna be too hard.
It's been 9 months since his last fight.
Right. I'm not gonna be too hard on him because of that. Because he did have the layoff and he did kind of look lethargic at times. He was getting caught with shots that he should not have been caught with, but he got the KO, and arguably they're calling it KO of the year. Other than the Deontay Wilder fight, the KO.
So let me ask you guys a question. Okay, so I made a video out today. I posted it on the chat if you guys want to take a look at it. But anyways, so it was titled 4 fights that must happen in 2023. Just for our sake, for us as boxing fans, like for our sanity, at least 2 of these 4 fights, or even 1 of these 4 fights, have to happen. So let me just say what they were. It was Tank Ryan. It was Usyk Wilder.
Yep.
Then it was Benavidez Plant, and then obviously Crawford Spence. So out of those 4 fights that I named, which one do you guys realistically think happens first?
Benavidez Plant.
Benavidez Plant. That's what I was thinking too.
Seriously,
honestly, that's what I was thinking because I know Benavidez wants it. I know Caleb wants it.
They're on the same side of the street.
Exactly.
Side of the street crap.
It should be. Yeah, it should be very, very easy. So I think
the funny thing about it is people are still not fighting each other on the PBC side of the street. They're on the same side of the street and they still can't make fights sometimes.
Yeah,
PBC still don't fight nobody, so I don't understand it. But Plant versus Benavidez, out of all those fights, seems like the most logical fight that's going to happen.
Yep, and I think honestly, by the time Crawford Spence happens, it's going to be so long that we're probably
it's going to be died down.
Yeah, it's already dying down. There's a lot of people saying, "Yo, I don't give a fuck about that fight no more."
Yeah, it's already died out.
Yeah. So by the time it actually happens, I don't think it's going to do as much as it could have done. You know what I mean?
It was at the point where everyone, like at one point, they were all hyped. Everyone was hyped. Everyone was like, "Yo, it's gonna happen." Both fighters are talking about it. Everyone's posting about it on social media, and it was at its biggest hype where everyone really like, we needed this now, and then now it's just like it died out. Because
I remember there was a point in time you went on YouTube, all you saw was Spence Crawford. And that's when it was at its peak. Like I feel like if that fight would have been, it would have happened
3 years ago.
No. I'm talking about even this year. I think it was like early 2022. Everybody and their mother was talking about it. I said if it would have happened around like July, man, I think those pay-per-view, call me crazy, but I think it could have done like 800, maybe a mil.
Think
maybe.
So?
Yeah, absolutely. With the hype that it had, absolutely.
Wow, that's
absolutely.
I never really saw that fight doing more than 600, 700.
I'm probably right now. If they make it, by the time they make it,
like
by the time they make it 550, 600, most.
550, if that, it better be.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think I don't know, man. Al Heyman, with the way he's negotiating this thing, and he's not trying to be transparent about the contract. What do you guys think about that?
But to be fair though, Crawford wants to like dictate because he wants to approve. It's not. He just doesn't want to see where the money's going. He wants to approve. He wants to be able to approve that. What kind of shit is that? I've never seen a fighter say, I want to see the contract." Not even Manny Pacquiao did this shit. He was like, "Oh, I want to see the contract. Oh, and I want to be able to approve purchases." Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, he's his own boss right now. He's his own agent right now. So
I get that, but come on, bro. That's not you can't do that. Like, come on, bro. You want to be able to approve if the referee gets paid $30,000 for that night. Come on, man. That's corny.
I mean,
that's just corny.
Even Mayweather never did that. Real, bro.
Floyd
Yeah.
probably did that too.
Hell no.
What Floyd
Nah,
Floyd never did that shit. At least
Not when he fought-
not that we know of. It was
especially
a
when he
boss.
fought guys like Oscar De La Hoya, where Oscar chose the gloves. Oscar chose a lot of different things.
Exactly.
And he still fought at Oscar's thing because he knew at that point, as great of a fighter as he was at that point, he was not the A side.
Yep. And it's a
Not
simple
the
concept,
A
bro.
side.
Miguel Cotto. We can both. I'm pretty sure all of us can agree that Miguel Cotto was a much popular fighter than Terence Crawford would ever be, right?
Of course, bro.
And Miguel Cotto when he fought Pacquiao, when he fought Floyd, he said, what did he say? He told Sergio Martinez, I understood that I was second, they were first. Boom, that's it. Crawford trying to know this and know that. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It's corny.
Because he was trying to educate Martinez.
Yeah, exactly.
He was trying to say, I did this and I did this. He's like, all right. But look, when I fought Pacquiao, when I fought Canelo, I understood that I was not the A side.
No. Cotto was the A side against Canelo.
Oh,
he was the A side.
Okay, yeah.
But against Pacquiao and Floyd, he was.
Floyd, I meant to say Pacquiao. Floyd. You're right. He was not the A side against.
Yeah. Which I was actually surprised that he was the A side, honestly. But
that would have been a good fight back in the day when, in like 2014, 2015, Pacquiao versus Canelo at a catchweight of like 150.
I don't know, man. Maybe.
I don't know either. Yeah,
you guys don't think Pacquiao could have took the Floyd route 152 too big
in 2014?
Not in 2014. Maybe in 2009, 2010, 2011 when he beat Margarito.
Yeah, possibly. You're right. Possibly.
He beat the trash out. He beat the dog.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, bro. So this is the thing about Crawford, bro. Like I said, he wants to. It's not. He doesn't just want transparency on his contract. He wants transparency on everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You
can't do that. Like honestly, he wants to be able to approve how much like the ring card girl gets paid, how much the judges are getting paid. He wants to approve
it's like
all
that?
of that. Yes, that's what it is.
What?
That's what it is. Like, that's what Michael Benson reported. So that's ridiculous. Nobody has ever done that. Joshua never. I mean, sorry, not Joshua. Pacquiao didn't do that. Cotto didn't do that. Floyd didn't do that when he fought Oscar. Come on, bro. It's like, what are you doing?
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Those fights, out of those fights, I see Crawford Spence as the least possible. The least, in my opinion.
Pretty much.
I'm just pretty much giving up on it. What about you, Prince? You giving up?
They need Jerron Ennis the what do you call that?
They need to just defend or just
honestly defend the
that.
Please,
they need the belt.
I mean, they need Jerron Ennis to call upon his mandatory. Be like, yo, I want this now. I'm mandatory.
Pretty much.
Oh, best believe the IBF ain't playing, bro.
He gotta be on some. He gotta be on some money. He gotta be on some money in the bank. Shit. Like, yo, I want it right now.
Yep.
The IBF does not play, man. IBF
Pretty much
does not play. When it comes down to the mandatories, it's either you're gonna fight or they're gonna trip you completely. Yep. Like you will fight the mandatory. So
yeah, either Spence and Crawford is next, or he has to fight Boots. That's it.
Yep.
There's nothing else he can do.
Are you guys excited about Fury versus Chisora?
Against who?
Fury versus Chisora 3.
Oh my God, is that real? Is that real?
It might.
Oh my God. Oh God, I hope not. No, hell no.
That's just wasting time right there.
No, seriously. I wish, honestly, bro.
That just gives Fury another excuse to retire.
I was just about to say. I really wish I wish Fury would just retire, but for good.
Dude,
he's not good for boxing. He's not good for boxing.
He really isn't.
He's not good for boxing, bro. Like, bro, it's crazy how many disputes this man has had over contracts that he himself signed.
Bro,
you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
That's
like,
ridiculous.
Bro, he said he had a contract for 2 weeks, and then Eddie Hearn was like, "No, bro, we just signed the contract a week ago, and we gave you the signed contract, the second signed contract." And then you quit on us. Then you want to play games and say, sign the contract now, Joshua. Sign it today.
Yeah. It's corny. It's corny.
How promotion goes,
bro.
You sign the contract right then and there.
Bro, Tyson Fury is cringe, bro. He's cringe. He's like I said, he's He's probably one of the worst things for boxing right now.
He's bullshitting right now.
I pray to God he actually retires for good and never comes back again.
I'm over
Seriously.
I'm serious, man.
Yeah, but anyways, fellas, I'm about to hop off, man. I'm about to go eat dinner, so I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you
coming by, man. Oh, Prince, by the way, before we go, man, we was having a conversation about your career. Like, who do you have? You said you were training with. Who were you training with?
Ozzy Duran.
Okay. That's
I'm hoping to I don't know if I should do it now or when I have at least one pro when I have my pro debut, I have to have one pro fight to start training with Ann Wolf, get in contact with her because I've always wanted to train with her,
Yeah, man, she's a dog, man.
I don't think she'll work with me right now because what I hear from Kendall, she only works with pros and she has to want to work with you.
Oh, Kendall Holt, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, Kendall Holt, another good. Shout out to Kendall, man. Kendall.
Because I tried to get him to talk to her for me, but he's like, nah, bro. She has to want to work with you,
Oh,
some bullshit like that.
Oh man. So dang, that's crazy, bro. So tell us when you plan on turning pro, man.
In the summer.
Okay, summer 2023. So and you're at 147?
No, 154.
154. Ooh-wee. So do you have a promotional contract signed or anything like that? Or
nothing right now.
Okay. So you're free agent.
Yeah. I'm going down my own route.
So tell everybody where they can find you, man. Look you up on Facebook, Instagram. What you got?
Prince Babounet on all at Facebook, Instagram, anything, Twitter, all Prince Babounet.
Yes, sir. So anything you got to say before we step up out of here, Prince, man? What do you like to see? What fights you want to see next year, man? What do you think will happen next year? Right.
The only fight I'm focused on right now that I want to see is fucking the fight that everybody wants to see. That's the big dog fight. Terrence Crawford versus Spence. That's the only fight to be made right now.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true.
Spence and Crawford, all that other talking stuff they're doing, fuck all that. They need to fight.
Yeah, that's true stuff, bro.
If not them, Jaron Ennis. I want to see Jaron Ennis versus.
I need to see Jaron Ennis step up and get himself a title so he can put himself in the mix and knock all these people off because it don't seem like people at 47 is fighting each other. So you might as well have Jaron Ennis go ahead and just clean everybody up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Well. I'm saying? Appreciate you for coming on, man. You're always welcome to come on, man, and appreciate all those that watched this channel today. Just remind you guys to like, share, subscribe. It's your boy Danny on Danny's Dimension. Peace.